All right. Several days ago, some of you requested that I do a video about the Congo. Um, Here's what I found. The email is down at the bottom. Down at the bottom. So if anything is off or not correct, email right there. Okay. I don't want to hear no whataboutism or no gaslighting. Anything's wrong, as in any video of mine. State why it's wrong. Okay. Let's get into it. While I'm at it, I'm still getting hits. So y'all might want to get acquainted with with that link right there in the chat. Go over there to Rumble. Cause yeah, they started taking down videos, old videos. So y'all might want to get acquainted with that link I just dropped in the chat. Shalom. Okay. I'm gonna be using some of those other channels at the bottom of the list. I'm gonna pull them up and blow the dust off of them. They're at that link. Matter of fact, let me show y'all which ones I'm finna go to. Because I know some probably the easiest thing to do is just go on over to Rumble. That'd probably be the easiest thing to do. But yeah, I'm not gonna stop. Not stopping. What is that? All right, let me share my screen though. All right, let me show y'all which ones I'm gonna use next. Okay, let me see, what is this one? I haven't used this one so long. I don't even. Okay, it's BitChute. Okay, I ain't uploaded to that one in a while. I need to get back on the ball on that one. But nevertheless, start uploading. Let me see which one I'm gonna use. Let's see. Probably this one. All right. Let me see which one is this. Let me see which one is it. Okay, no, I'm not going to use this one. But right here, number 2. Right here. Okay? I'm just telling y'all. I can put the links in the chat since y'all. I can put the link in the chat. How about that? Let me put the link in the chat. Let me take time out. I tell you, I'm studying getting hits, okay? So I'm just have to move around a little bit. Let me see if this will take you right there to it. Let me see if it'll take you right to it. Yeah, it'll take you right to it. Okay. Now let me go to the other one. Let me go to the other one. Go back. Okay, that's one. I'm gonna go to that one next. Okay. Or get used to that link. Okay, and here's the other one. I'm putting these in just go right on over to Rumble. Go right on over to Rumble. Cause yeah, they hitting something every day now. They ain't catch me off guard. But nevertheless, I saw this coming. But hey, that's what it is. It's warfare. They fighting for your opinion of the truth. You can't make an informed decision getting only one side of the story, and it's heavily biased. Okay, I'm gonna just show you both sides to the best of my ability, and I'm gonna go ahead on. I'm gonna play this song. Let a few more people come on in. But y'all asked me to do something about the Congo. I didn't want to rush it. That's why I didn't. That's why I waited about a week ago. But all right, y'all hold tight. Let a few more people come in. Y'all might want to get used to Rumble. Okay.
I've been trying to help out. So you breathe with this
Apparently the cold weather is setting in, and that means more people will be indoors and there is more chance of coronavirus to spread. And in recent days, we now know from the Institute for Health Metrics and Evaluation at the University of Washington.
More than 30% of Americans have not made their full housing payments for July, including 19% who made no housing payments at all.
Now to the wildfires raging in the West, which have killed at least 33 people, with dozens of others missing and tens of thousands more forced to flee their homes in California, Oregon, and Washington.
Australia is on fire.
The coronavirus has claimed a Ukrainian passenger plane.
Violent clashes between Hindus and Muslims.
The economy is facing its biggest crisis.
A Pakistan international airline.
Worst plague of locusts.
2 weeks after George Floyd was India's disputed border.
Shackles round my neck, around my arms, down to my feet. Can you hear the wailing women facing defeat? So cry, cry, so cry, cry. I can hear the cry from captivity. Shackles round my neck, around my arms, down to my feet. Can you hear the wailing women facing defeat? So cry, cry, so cry, cry. I can see the end in sight. The light at the end of the tunnel is shining bright. He has not forsaken us. Do you see the bow in the sky? He remembers his covenant. He's coming back for his bride. So prepare your heart. Let your light shine bright. Don't let your lamp run out of war. Sow some seed deep down and soar. I know sometimes it gets hard. When it's going good, then it falls apart. No matter what, you need to keep the faith. You must endure, you gotta finish the race. I can hear the cries from captivity. Shackles round my neck, around my arms, down to my feet. Can you hear the wailing women facing defeat? So cry, cry, so cry, cry. I can hear the cry from captivity. Shackles round my neck, around my arms, down to my feet. Can you hear the wailing women facing defeat? So cry, cry, so cry, cry. Judgment is here, the world is on fire, fire. Stay out the way, stay out the way. Choose whom you'll serve today. Yahuwah, he's got our enemies Everybody's confounded. They fighting one and each other. With his blood, you should be a cover. You gotta have a cover. So prepare your heart. Let your light shine bright. Let your lamp run out of board. No way. So see deep down. Everybody has a purpose. Sometimes it gets hard. It gets hard. But it's going good when it falls apart. It falls apart. Now what you need to keep the faith. You mustn't do. You gotta finish the race. I can hear the cries from captivity. Shackles round my neck, around my arms, down to my feet. Can you hear the wailing women facing defeat? Hey. So cry, 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 cry. I can hear the cry from captivity. Shackles round my neck, around my.
All right, family. All right, now, what y'all think is going on in the Congo? Who's to blame? Is it the leadership? Is it outside influence? Or is it a array of things? Let me put my Bible up. I'm stalling, so y'all, what y'all think going on? Huh? Nevertheless, while y'all do that, let me play a video. That's all right. Yeah, we all right. You men folk better stop all that crying. You said, why would you say that? Hey, the time if your mother fed you milk that come out of a can, your hormone they begin to imbalancing right there. A lot of food, the stuff that we eating, messes with your hormones. Okay. Name me 10 good TV shows. Yeah, you can drop them in the chat with strong black men in them. I'm not talking about sissified. I'm not talking about leaning. 10. I tell you what, name me 5 good ones. I don't really watch a lot of TV. 5 good television shows with strong black men. Recent. See, they don't want the warrior class. They want the sissy class. But let me get on into it. They want, that's why, see, they using you ladies talking about you strong, independent. How come they not telling the Latinos that coming across the border? They keeping their families together. Huh? How come they not telling the Asians that? They keeping their family together when they come over here. If they got them. Why ain't they telling the doggone Afghans and Ukrainians that their family got to go when they come over here in order to receive assistance? Huh? Let me get on into this. How many of y'all, let me see. We're going to see what's going on. How many of y'all heard about a drone crashing over there? I'm telling you, you can't think of none. See, I used to watch a lot of stuff, when I was a child, I used to like watching hero stuff. It was a lot of mayonnaise, but yeah, you put that, I used to watch a lot of hero stuff. I want to help people. But yeah, nowadays they got the doggone so-called, like, remember that the lines are blurred. Okay? That's what I'm talking about right there. You can't think of none. But yeah. But anyway, let me play this. This guy, he's from Africa. I don't know exactly where. But let's play this, okay?
Call me Louis. This is my spot. Louis spot. A United Nations drone that is believed to have a mechanical problem and dropped has been found in a village of the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Now, how would the Europeans feel if the Africans had drones flying over their homelands? Would you think they would like that? Huh? I want y'all to think now, and in the back of your mind, they're not producing weapons in Africa. They're not producing ammunition. So where is these rebel groups coming from with these guns and ammunition? And why is they got, instead of African names, they got some old crazy names like MS-23. But anyway, I want y'all to think. Let me let this stuff play. Let me let it play.
Consignment of gold, parachutes, and guns.
He said they found it with guns and stuff. Okay, y'all listen. I'm gonna try to be quiet. Let it play.
A United Nations drone that is believed to have a mechanical problem and dropped has been found in a village of the Democratic Republic of Congo, with a consignment of gold, parachutes, and guns. It is not known where the delivery of the said goods was meant, where it was from, or even why they allegedly found it in the drone itself. The United Nations have been in a peacekeeping mission in the DRC for the past 20 years and have been...
Did y'all hear that? The United Nothing has been keeping the peace for 20 years. Do y'all understand what I just said? The United Nothing, let me plug this computer up, has been over there in the Congo talking about they keeping some peace. They've been, let me give you what I think been going on. They've been over there stealing. Let me show y'all this for 20 years. Okay. United Nations vehicle overturns in Congo. Y'all remember? Y'all forgot about this, didn't you? Y'all forgot about this, didn't you? Y'all forgot, didn't you? I don't forget. Y'all forgot about this, didn't you? Okay, it said, can anyone say greed using poor black Africans and nonprofits moving the products, minerals stolen out of African nation? How did a United Nations full of illegal minerals not make the front page? Because everybody's in on it. Let me show you why they in on it. Okay. Y'all remember that video I did on NSSM 200? It's in the best interest of European nations to keep Africa poor so they can exploit all the resources. This is government documents. NSSM 200. They was on this way back in the 70s. Okay? I did a couple videos on it. In case y'all forgot. Let me see here. Let me see, can I find an image? It's supposed to be an image of the world's natural resources. Let me see. This ain't a good one. But most of the resources is in Africa, in case y'all wondering. Okay? Most of your valuable stuff is in Africa. That's why all of them down there. Europe ain't hardly got anything. But you do a little digging. Okay? Even if they did have their own resources, why ain't they using them? And number two, if they're using resources, let me pull this up. They're using resources from Africa. Now, how come the white people is benefiting and the people that live in Africa can't benefit from the stuff that's right under their feet that the Most High gave them? Huh? How come they can't benefit from the land? It's gonna get a little deeper in a minute. Okay? Look at that. They got to send all their stuff. They got to send all their stuff off and then pay extra when it come back. These folks, boy, these people, it's a special place in hell for these heathens. I'm telling y'all. If some of you Negroes want to sit there and pick a side, Palestinians, I think I'm going to do that one next. I don't know. Palestinian and Israelites, y'all want to pick a side. I think I'm going to do that one next. For you Negroes that want to put on the cape. Stay out of that. It probably will affect us. Stay out of that. We got our own stuff to worry about. Okay, all right, now. How did a United Nations truck full of illegal minerals, and I challenge you to investigate everything I put out. Everything. Okay? Full of illegal minerals, not make the front page of the American news because the same people that's responsible for stealing running the earth. Since it's headquartered in New York City, the city that continues to have history in Africa, blacks and lots of corruption, a look closer to the United Nothing, and one should wonder why they've never put water wells in the village, and then they want to turn around and make it seem like that the black folks can't. The same stuff they do to us right here. Like we need them. No, the only thing we need y'all to do is get away from around us. That's the only thing we need y'all to do. But yeah, if the people can feed themselves, they don't need help. Thank you. But being 20 years in your land and ain't nothing changing, but you getting poverty and stuff, ain't nothing changing. This tells you that they are the invaders and the root cause of your problems. It's 1 minute and 57 seconds. I'm gonna try to let it play.
Hey, call me Louis. This is my spot. Louis spot.
A United Nations drone that is believed to have a mechanical problem and dropped has been found in a village of the Democratic Republic of Congo with a consignment of gold, parachutes, and guns. It is not known where the delivery of the said goods was meant, where it was from, or even why they allegedly found it in the drone itself. The United Nations have been in a peacekeeping mission in the DRC for the past 20 years and have been accused numerous times for causing instability in the region and taking out natural resources. United Nations had adopted the use of military drones in 2013 to boost it.
Look here. That's a Nazi cross right there. See? Oh. That is a Nazi cross. That's a white supremacist marking right there. I made a delivery Friday to a spot in Tennessee. And the guy, he seemed to be running the place, had on Nazi tattoos. I had a doggone, I'm gonna tell you what I had on. Let me show y'all what I had on my shirt. I had this on my shirt right there. He looked down and seen, he looked up, and he just started speaking all of a sudden. I ain't hiding, you know. I had that on my shirt. That's what I had on a black t-shirt. I wasn't gonna say nothing to him. Hey, if he a Nazi, he a Nazi. Just, leave me out of it. That's what I keep saying. Don't try to, but this guy, he started talking like he was real harmless. I'm telling you. At first, when I come in and deliver the paperwork, he was cold. He didn't say nothing. He ain't got to say nothing. I'm just here to, boom. He ain't got to speak to me. Just leave me alone, Then he looked down, looked up. Then he started speaking, acting all cordial and stuff. This guy, let me show y'all. Y'all need to know this stuff. I'll do it later. Y'all look at those doggone white supremacist tattoos. It wasn't your usual Nazi. It wasn't your usual Nazi tattoo. Okay? If you don't know what you're looking at, you just think it's a tattoo. But yeah, y'all need to know this stuff. So this is the UN with a Nazi tattoo, with a Nazi cross. Let me type in Nazi cross, see what I get. Iron cross. I like to prove stuff to people. Look. There you go right there. Look. There you go. But they over there helping the black folk. They over there helping black folk now. Huh? They over there helping black folk. Boom, right there in your face. See? Hey. But anyway, let me let the video play.
To boost in their surveillance. And the use of drones to ferry gold and weapons was practically unheard of.
I wish they had pictures of them taking what was inside that thing out. Video, because now they saying it was something else. You got conflicting stories. But I'm going to believe the people that's over there. So, and then when you put that together with this, them stealing stuff, you got UN trucks turning over with golds and minerals in it. Same area. UN, same area. So I'm going to believe the people until I'm proven otherwise. Okay? But look right here. A new investigation by the Associated Press found nearly 2,000 allegations of abuse and exploitation by United Nations peacekeepers. They need to find another name. Warmongers. How about that? Genocide. How about that? Terrorists. Democratic Republic of Congo and Haiti. There were more than 300 of the sexual abuse cases involved children. This not including the men and the women. Few perpetrators served jail time. But anyway, let me see this video. It might play, it might not. I didn't know it was a video down here. Let me see if it ain't too long.
The peacekeeping force deployed by the United Nations has come under increasing scrutiny in recent years. That's due in no small part to allegations of sexual abuse by troops deployed in countries like the Democratic Republic of the Congo and the Central African Republic. A new investigation by the Associated Press finds the problem of sexual abuse and exploitation by peacekeepers is wider and even more disturbing than previously known. Hari Srinivasan has the story from our New York studios.
The AP found nearly 2,000 allegations of abuse and exploitation in the past 12 years. More than 300 of those cases involved children. And since the UN cannot punish peacekeepers from other countries, only a fraction of the alleged perpetrators served jail.
Okay, so the UN can't punish peacekeepers from other countries. Then who's responsible for vetting them? Who's responsible when they go rogue and do criminal acts? Where is the checks and the balance? If you can't punish them, then why is they in your so-called quote unquote beast military? If you can't check them, you can't punish them, but you can give them orders and send them place. I'm not buying it, family. Not buying it at all. But I want y'all to start thinking. That's why they want to pollute your mind with all these different chemicals and stuff. So you just take whatever it is they spoon feeding you, and go on to sleep. Go on to sleep. They rocking you to sleep.
Jail time. The AP also spoke with officials. More than 300 of those cases involved children. And since the UN cannot punish peacekeepers from other countries, only a fraction of the alleged perpetrators served jail time. The AP also spoke with officials in 23 countries who had troops serving as peacekeepers and were accused of these violations. Trish Wilson is the International Investigations Editor who oversaw the AP story. Ms. Wilson, thanks for joining us. How did you come upon the investigations that were underway by the UN?
Well, earlier last year, there was a lot of reporting out of Congo and the Central African Republic about another wave of allegations against UN peacekeepers. So we decided to take a look.
Another wave. How many waves does the people of Congo got to go through before the men start standing up and start killing these devils? How many? Huh? These are acts of war. Anytime you come in and steal where the people ain't got nothing and they right there ain't got nothing to eat, those are acts of war. You raping acts. Look at the history of warfare. Look at biblical stuff. Those are acts of war. They sterilizing y'all. They sterilizing us. They shooting us wholesale. And the race soldiers over here face little to no justice. And the United Nothing said they can't punish the so-called race soldiers that they see. I don't care if they got a black face. Those are the worst ones. Judas had a black face. Those are the worst ones. See, you Negroes see a black face and you think everything's all right. See, hey, get them first. They got to go first. I'm telling you, these are acts of war. What else is it? Huh? What else is it? Somebody come up in your house and start raping your kids, and that ain't act of war? So their house is the country of the Congo. That's their house. These invaders are coming in, raping and stealing.
Look at the numbers going back to 2004 when the first wave of allegations came out against peacekeepers, and that's what got us started. From there, we just counted the number of allegations per year that the UN had reported.
You've zoomed in on Haiti and started to look at almost a pattern of behavior here. What happened there?
Now, a side note, before Haiti got their freedom from France, they killed the coons first. They got rid of the Judases. They got rid of the Judases first. Then they was able to get free from France. Then these other European nations got together and made sure that Haiti stayed poor. They got rid of the coon class first. Let me keep going. All right, let me move on. That's a side note. All right. Now, let me see, when is this? November 10th, 2023. 7 million people in the Democratic Republic of Congo are now displaced. 7 million. Okay. Now look at what they're doing over here. Gentrifying black folks, pushing us out on the street, bringing immigrants in and papering them up. They getting money and they having secret job fairs and all this and that. But okay, all right, let me read some of this. In the Democratic Republic of Congo, that a record nearly 7 million people have been displaced due to ongoing conflict and violence. So the United Nations over there supposed to be keeping the peace, but you got 7 million people over there, no place to go due to ongoing conflict and violence. But they've been there almost 20 years. They are causing you problems. Okay? That's according to the International Organization for Migration, which warns it's one of the largest international displacement and humanitarian crisis in the world. The Congo Eastern region have been the worst hit due to fighting between dozens of armed groups. Like I said, they don't make guns over there in Africa. They don't produce ammo. So where is these Negroes getting these guns from? Huh? These guns just popping up out of thin air? Or is these people putting these guns and dropping them in parachutes in drones and stuff? Is that what's going on? Or is these peacekeepers the ones that's the rebels? All you gotta do is take that UN hat off. You pay a Negro enough money, he over there growing up, he growing up poor and ain't got nothing, ain't got a pot to piss in. You pay some of these Negroes enough money, yeah, they'll take their UN hat off if they tell them to take their UN helmet off and start and put on another uniform and call themselves something else and go over there and wreak havoc. Yeah, they'll do that. We got that here. But yeah. All right, let me move on. Now, there's just something else. She just covered that in the newspaper article. Here go you something else you can go to do your own due diligence. UN gravely concerned by reports of mass rape in the DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo. Look at that. This is 2 years old, and it's still going on. Matter of fact, let me go to TikTok right quick. Let me see here. Let me see what this. That Negro need to be dead. Yeah. But the Most High ain't killing him, so I can't, I'm just, hey. What is the men at? That's what I want. I want to know what's really going on. I'm on the outside looking in. I don't know what's going on. But I'm not liking what I see. What's really going on? But they want you to worry about Palestine and Israel. See, if you don't know that we are scattered worldwide, we are the original 12 tribes scattered worldwide, and you don't understand that the Most High said we was going to be tearing down and destroying what they building up. You will see this and won't think nothing about, no, that's them over there. No, we are a global army. The Most High dispatched us through captivity worldwide. The beast took over the earth worldwide. It's a worldwide war. The Most High's army and Satan's army. Until Negroes start respecting their own children, you can't expect the Europeans to respect you, okay? You see how this Negro move? This Negro, there's something about this Negro. You see how he move? He don't move like a tribe person. He move like some of these street Negroes around here. Where does Negro come from? You understand? Did they adopt him? See, that's another thing. Did they adopt him and raise him up? I'm asking questions. Now these folks, they out there digging and the caved in and collapsed on them. Okay. That's what I said, brother Sly. Okay, there's enough of that. Let me see here. All right. Let me see. How long is this video? 2 minutes. I'm just putting pieces of the puzzle. Now, let me read some of this. It's 2002. This is an old move. This is an old thing. Remember, they've been there like 20 years, right? This is 2002. UN report accuses Western companies of looting Congo. Okay, we know that resources is going out of Africa and the people ain't benefiting. That can only be one answer: looting, stealing. There's massive extraction There's massive extraction of resources coming out of Africa and the Congo, but the people are not benefiting. There can only be one logical answer: theft. One logical answer: theft. Okay? An investigation carried out by a team of experts on behalf of the United Nations shows that the 4-year-old war in Congo was enabled. See, if the people are busy fighting each other, they can't pay attention to these Europeans. See, you know what? I long for the day, and I pray that I'm not against the Most High will, when they start fighting each other and they won't have time to focus on us. It's about time. If you go looking through the biblical text and you go to looking through history, every so often the heathen will start killing each other. World War I, World War II, the Civil War. Yeah, it's about time for them to start killing each other. They right there right now, Russia, Ukraine, and China and them. Yeah, they start killing each other. And we can get together and start thinking, coming up with some solutions. But yeah, Shalom, huh? All right, now let me see. Congo has been enabled a large-scale and systematic robbery of the country's mineral wealth. Rival groups of local politicians, so the military leaders and criminal elements are engaged in mining. You have to go back to the government also, which is another reason why France and the United States is worried about the people getting together, kicking out the Judases, the dictators. Okay? The lie they tell, they so in favor of democracy. Why does everybody got to have a government like the Romans? Think about that, family. If you are free to rule your country, how the people see fit, right? Why can't they choose to have a king? Why everybody got to have a Roman beast style government? Y'all do know that come out of Rome, right? House, Senate, that this is a republic. Huh? You know, Daniel chapter 2, Daniel chapter 7, 2nd Ezra. Talking about this fourth beast. But yeah, let me keep going. Forced labor, child soldiers, as well as indiscriminate killing and brutalizing of local population. That is reminiscent. That's the acts of warfare, family. Men, we're gonna have to start having this thought. It's okay to have this thought. I'm not saying sin. At what point are you willing to what do it to yourself? I'm not trying to have this thought. What would it take for you to say forget they law? Forget prison, forget worrying about what they gonna do. At what point? I can't tell you what your point is. What would it take for you to say forget they laws? I don't care how many of them they send at me. When it comes down to protecting your family and your nation's best interest. Huh? All right. Let's go to King Leopold. Y'all forgot about him, didn't you? Huh? Colonial King Leopold. Y'all forgot about him, didn't you? Let me see here. Y'all forgot about him. They say he killed millions of Congolese. And it's still going on. Let me see here. You waiting on white folks to come save you, boy, you're going to be messed up. And if you waiting on white Jesus, you might just find yourself in hell. If you waiting on white Jesus to come save you, you might find yourself in hell. Waiting on white folks to come save you, you might be dead. Think about it. Let me see here. Let me go back. Hold on. It's at 10 million. They all over the place with the numbers. But yeah. Think about that, family. I can't even imagine. I can't even let it come up in my head. Sitting back watching, just killing people for no reason. I can't. I don't understand that. Sitting back, killing folks for no reason. I can't. But this man, look, But y'all don't think when we tell y'all Satan got a seed out here, Satan got a bloodline, y'all think we just talking. Look. So how do you sleep with a devil? You know, with devil. I mean, you know, man. I'd rather be on the Isle of Patmos somewhere like John. You know, one wrote the Revelation. I'd rather be on that before I do something like this. Just put me off to myself. Shoot. But yeah. Okay. And then they got a statue of this heathen. What is it? Belgium. Hey, boy, hey, they just like they folks. Oh, they just like they brothers and sisters over here. You put up Nathan Bedford Forrest, you know, a statue of the Confederates. Yeah, boy, yeah, them was the good old days. They were killing Negroes. They were burning hot. They had Negroes running, but them was the good old days. Ah, yes, the days of yesteryear. All right, let me see here. Oh yeah, I see your yeah, they got the old chocolate hands. Yeah, this is the same thing. Telling y'all. But y'all, but anyway, let me get back on my track. Let me get back in my lesson. I'm getting them a tirade. Let me share some of this. Let me see some of this. Hold on.
More details have emerged about a group of United Nations peacekeepers detained in Democratic Republic of Congo amid allegations of sexual abuse. A UN source and a Congolese security source, both speaking on a condition of anonymity, said the allegations concerned 8 South African peacekeepers in the city of Beni. The UN source added that the allegations involved brothels that were set up near the camps where the South African peacekeepers were staying. Here's what Stéphane Dujarric, spokesperson for the UN Secretary.
Look, bunch of white folks getting together, dictating how black folks gonna be living. Let me give you another historical reference. Y'all, how many of y'all familiar with the Berlin Conference? That's what white folks got together and divided up Africa for themselves. See, yeah, that's them getting together. That's them. This must be a modern one. I'm talking about the old one. Let me see how you'll find a couple of Negroes in there. That one back there. But anyway, let me go back to the old Berlin Conference. Let me go over here to the notes. Let me see here. And there go the article right here. But anyway, let me see here. This is where white folks got together. That's why and start cutting up Africa. You wonder one reason why the slave they stopped shipping black folks from Africa to over here. Who gonna work the land in Africa if you sending them all over here? Huh? Y'all thinking they had a change of heart? Yeah, they had a change of heart. They realized, man, it's more jewels and it's more resources right here. But anyway, y'all look that up, okay? The Berlin Conference was Africa's undoing in more ways than one. The colonial power, the white supremacist devils, superimposed their domains on the African continent. By the time independence, wasn't no independence. Y'all can forget about this. There ain't no independence in Africa. They can't even choose their own leaders. When the people get together and throw out a Judas, here you talking about France and the United States and everybody else getting together, talking about they gonna send some troops. How is you free if you get rid of somebody that ain't helping the people out and you got to worry about these white supremacists getting together, sending the military? You ain't free. They got you on remote control. And this is the Negro that they send and put in front of us to control the rest of the Negroes. You ain't free. You on remote control. That's what that is. You can look at it right. You can look at it right here. We got it right here. Look at the Chicago mayor. Look at the Chicago mayor. This Negro is ignoring the needs of the black folks in Chicago, and he said he was raised on the west side of Chicago. But he's papering up illegal immigrants. It's the same playbook. A black face don't mean nothing. Okay? The same playbook. And you can go to New York's mayor, Eric Adams. Same thing. The Congressional Black Caucus. Same thing. The NAACP. How you know these folks, how you know these organizations ain't helping us? Because he got the same, ain't no progress. How is these groups helping us? And we started going down, 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 down. Come on, family. Let me get back over here. Let me get back over here, though. Let me get back over here. Oh, yeah, the video. Let me play this. Let me get back.
General had to say.
Upon receiving information that contingent members from the UN peacekeeping force in the DRC deployed at a base in the eastern part of the country were fraternizing.
They the peacekeeping force, but ain't no peace being kept.
After curfew hours at an out-of-bounds bar known to be a place where transactional sex occurs. The UN mission's military, police, and conduct and discipline personnel visited the premises to assess the reports they had received. After confirming their presence and attempting to detain the contingent members for breaching the UN standards of conduct and the mission's non-fraternization policy, UN mission personnel were physically assaulted and threatened by the contingent members.
Spokespeople from South Africa's Defense Department and Foreign Ministry did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Dujarric said there was also evidence indicating a serious failure in the exercise of command and control by senior military officials. The UN mission, MONUSCO, has 17,000 personnel in Congo's east, where various militias...
They got 17,000 personnel in the Congo east, and the people can't get no peace. Let me play that back for you.
The UN mission, MONUSCO, has 17,000 personnel in Congo's east, where various militias and rebel groups continue to fight. It and other peacekeeping missions in Africa and beyond have long been plagued by allegations of sexual misconduct. Previous sex abuse scandals have emerged in Congo, Haiti, and Central African Republic.
So wherever the united nothing goes, rape follow and death, hell, and destruction follow. Okay? Let me move on. Let me see here. Let me play this.
It's a dark and under-examined chapter in Congolese history. In 1885, the country became the personal property of Belgian King Leopold II, who made a fortune from the harvest of a much-prized resource, rubber.
Each village had a quota to meet. If you didn't meet the quota, you were punished. How? They'd cut off your arm.
A barbaric practice which historians say claimed millions of victims, yet has long remained forgotten. That's because when the Congo became a Belgian colony in 1908, Leopold ordered the burning of all state archives. To this day, few historians have written about that period.
The history of a nation must not be concealed. The history of a nation must be passed on from generation to generation. Our children, our grandchildren must learn that history.
That history is largely absent from school curricula in the DRC. Textbooks make hardly any mention of the crimes committed.
Same playbook. They done did all this stuff that happened to the Congolese and people in Africa and the diaspora worldwide. But erase that out there. Take that. Don't put that in the history book. No, we got to see you're hiding. The earth is one big crime scene. One big crime scene. No, we gotta, no, it's critical race theory. No, really, it's your past. It's your history. It's who you are. You don't want the truth coming out because you're a devil and you love lies. And you have no desire to repent and change your ways. That's why you want to hide what you're doing and what you've done. Same playbook. That's why people in Africa don't know the same playbook, y'all.
is largely absent from school curricula in the DRC. Textbooks make hardly any mention of the crimes committed under Leopold II, nor of the system of forced labor implemented by the Belgians.
The place given to calling crimes in the national curriculum is extremely limited. There should be an effort to dig deeper, develop new materials, and ultimately change the national curriculum.
The legacy of colonial rule is not only absent from textbooks, it's left few visible traces.
This monument was dedicated to King Albert. There was a statue right in front of it, mounted on steel rods, which you can see right there.
Statues of colonial rulers in the DRC were toppled after independence in 1960, but some people say they should be reinstated. This politician believes that breaking from Congo's past like this has obscured understanding of the lasting impact of colonialism.
You can't replace history with nothing. The statues were removed. But then what happened? We've been colonized, we must accept it, and we must try to live with it.
This Negro saying accept colonize, try to live. Now, you know, you can accept it because it's a thing that doesn't happen. But he said try to live with it. I wonder how he means. As to let it go or keep living with it. I don't know. You know, sometimes words in different language, then you got a European translating for them. So, you know what I'm saying? He might be saying one thing, and what's being said to us could be something else. So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
From textbooks, it's left few visible traces.
This monument was dedicated to King Albert. There was a statue right in front of it, mounted on steel rods, which you can see right there.
Statues of colonial rulers in the DRC were toppled after independence in 1960, but some people say they should be reinstated. This politician believes that breaking...
Oh, he's a politician. He probably corrupt. He probably corrupt, y'all. He probably corrupt. You know, just like these black politicians over here, he probably corrupt. Yeah, he probably corrupt, y'all. I got my paper, but I'm no Moses. You hear me? I'm no Moses. So think about it. Moses, you know, he was right there in Pharaoh's house, but he chose to associate and live with his people.
From Congo's past like this has obscured understanding of the lasting impact of colonialism.
You can't replace history with nothing. The statues were removed. But then what happened? We've been colonized, we must accept it, and we must try to live with it.
Some statues are now on display at the National Museum in Kinshasa.
Okay, you know, I'm not a proponent of statues and stuff. To me, they become like images. But where is the stuff about black folks? You understand what I'm saying? What is stuff about black folks? You know, where is the paintings and the memorials of the beautiful black past before the colonizers came? You understand? But yeah, he said accept it. It's looking like this is a conquered Negro. All right, hold on. Let me get rid of some of these links, okay? Let me close some of these links. All right, let me go back. See, I caught myself closing that tab that time. So, all right, here's just something else. All right. Here goes the most sellouts. DR Congo names new cabinet, cements president's power. The new government is a further blow to Felix Tshisekedi's predecessor and former coalition partner Joseph. See, Kabbalah, that Negro got a European name. I know we had ours forced on us, but yeah, you in Africa, you know, but maybe they had their forced on them too. Who had maintained control of key ministries. This is 2021. Democratic Republic of Congo Prime Minister has announced a new cabinet. Complete. So, see, what's the point? Whatever going on over there, they responsible. They the leadership. They the leadership. Okay. That's what I'm getting at. They are the leadership. See that leadership crisis. Okay. And notice how they did it. This is Al Jazeera. This is India, Muslim. This Muslim. Look here. DR Congo's leadership crisis arose from election in December that year that led to the first peaceful transition of power in the former Belgian first transition, peaceful. And why wasn't it peaceful? What was the fight about? The mass is tired of being poor? But anyway, in the power in the former Belgian colonist history. Okay, but yeah. And see, this is another thing. They demanding UN action. Let me see what this is. I didn't look at this all the way. I just read a couple of it.
They hold up photographs of some of the dead, victims of the latest mass killing in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. Activists with a group called Fight for Change are demanding the government and UN do more to stop the bloodshed. At least 123 people are reported killed.
They are your problem. Anybody in Africa listening to this? I know some people, some of these videos make it to Africa. They are your problem. It's not going to stop. They've been there 20 years and the killing is still going on. They are your problem. Kick them out. Next time when equipment start malfunctioning, y'all get them weapons. Here's an idea. A bunch of you Negroes get together, let's say about a couple of hundred, maybe as many as you can. Y'all get together and pretend you want to join the UN. Yeah, infiltrate the infiltrators. How about that? Pretend you want to join the UN and get those and get that knowledge and get those weapons. Yeah. How about that? You'll come out better because this ain't it, family. They are your problem. They've been there 20 years and you coming to them to do something about the killing that they supposed to be stopping. You're coming to them to do something about the killing that they said they are there to do something about. Do you understand how that does not make sense? You are going to the United Nothing to do something about the mass genocide that they claim that they are there in the first place to do something about.
In numerous attacks during the last 3 weeks.
We denounce the ineffectiveness of the UN force MONUSCO, which has an offensive mission, but which for years has failed to do anything. MONUSCO must either act or pack up. We want to mobilize the national and international opinion in the face of this.
He said they must act or pack up. I like that.
Tragedy.
A rebel group called the Allied Democratic Forces, or ADF, is suspected of carrying out the latest attack.
Here's another one. How about y'all turn them Negroes with them guns, turn them against them Europeans? How about that? Y'all take them Negroes with them guns and turn them against them Europeans.
23 people shot and many hacked with machetes in a village in the remote forests of the Beni region in the northeast of the country.
The problem is within.
The ADF originated in neighboring Uganda in the 1990s with the aim of setting up a so-called Islamic State. It is one of more than 100 rebel groups fighting for control of territory.
So y'all are an Islamic State, but the Islamic nations ain't helping y'all. That's just like me being a Christian. Meanwhile, the Klan, who are Christians, is dedicated and has a historical history on wiping us out. So y'all are Islamic State, but the Muslims ain't helping y'all. But y'all supposed to stop what y'all doing and shed some tears for Palestine or Israel, whichever one. But all right, let me get out of here. Let me shorten this up. Let me see how long I've been going. An hour. Let me bring this to a close. Hold on. All right.
Eric Ndayishimiye says he couldn't bury his 78-year-old mother after she was hacked to death with machetes. Fighters from the M23 armed group attacked his village last week in eastern.
Fighters from the N23
Democratic
group.
Republic of
African rebels with a European label. Think about that, family. African rebels with a M23 with an English name. I just want y'all to visualize the optics of it all. Okay, how about a white supremacist group? Let's just say the neo-Nazis, give them an African name. Let's just call them Zulus. They you know, they neo-Nazis, but they gonna pick up a name and call themselves Zulus. That makes about as much sense as African rebels with a English name. Okay, where they getting the uniforms? Where they getting the trucks? Where they getting the guns? Where they getting the ammunition? Huh? Where is they going and the people, ordinary citizens? Where they getting all these? Where they getting this stuff from, family? I want y'all to start thinking. Maybe the one they had arrested is the rebels. I don't know. Maybe he the rebel. But who is this? Let me see. Which still begs the question, even if this guy is the rebel, he looked like he barely got clothes on his back. So where would he get guns if he barely? It's still, either way, it don't matter how you look at it. It don't make sense. Something is off.
Ah, ça, c'est mon arme.
Okay.
non.
All right, family. Let me see here. About all I got. About all I got. Let me see. I done went over everything. Yeah. That's it, family. Any questions? If y'all want links, you might have to hit that email or go right on the Rumble or whatever. Get used to this link. Because they hit. I'm taking hits almost every day. It's okay. But yeah, might want to get used to those links. Hold on. Okay. Put the wrong thing up there. I put it in the chat, y'all. But anyway, Shalom, finna go. Y'all take care. I'm gonna try to do another one. I don't know. Not making no promises. I'm gonna get to work on something though. All right. Shalom, family.
Me and all my troops, no time for a truce. There's only time for truth.